We are live at the most delicious restaurant ever in the San Fernando Valley, Newbury Park. It's halfway between Los Angeles and Santa Barbara. So when you're on your way to Santa Barbara, guess what? You can pull off at Vegan Thyme restaurant, and I want to share with you, hi Will Tucker, I want to share with you who is sitting in the special guest seat of the day. It is Zafir Molina. Hello, gorgeous.
How are you?
Thank you for being with us today. This is so exciting. I'm going to come closer because this restaurant's getting busy.
It is.
So hey, I was just going to ask you, what is your vegan story? I thought people might want to hear.
It's about now 3 years ago, and it was a simple video that I saw of Melanie Rice. She's a psychologist, and she just pretty much helped me make the connection of how she asked a question like, why do you not eat dogs and you eat other animals? And I couldn't answer that question, and it really left me very puzzled, and I felt very confused. And so then I just thought about it, and I was like, why do I eat other animals? And that kind of started my journey of asking myself, you know, what was going on. And then I became vegan, and I didn't know about the activist community at all. So I was vegan for about maybe a year, and then I began going to vegan restaurants and vegan events, and then I learned about activism.
Wow, I love it. You know, I have to say that's actually a very similar journey to my own. My daughter, who's 18, was 13 at the time, and I just want to show this delicious food. This is Paige Parsons Roche reporting live with LunchBreakLIVE, and she went vegan for the animals, and then I saw the film Cowspiracy, and I decided to go vegan because of the environmental impact of being non-vegan, and that's what woke me up. And then I went to my first pig vigil put on by Los Angeles Animal Save, which I know you go to on a regular basis. You're so active. I know you organize the Anonymous for the Voiceless Cubes of Truth in the San Fernando Valley. What else would you like to share about your activism?
I think with my activism, it's just something that I chose to do on the daily, because what I realized is this: it was information that I didn't know. So activism is just pretty much just sharing something, a realization that I had. And if people just knew the truth, people knew another way of living, another way of eating, another way of just consuming, then they know a different way. So activism for me is just super, super important, because you provide people with an alternative, and that alternative is healthy, is kind. It's something that aligns with us as people. So activism, I think, is something that anyone can do, you know, and that's even activism with food. It's just sharing that food doesn't have to come from an animal, and we've been taught that food comes from earth, and we can make anything that we already eat, and it can be plant-based. So I love seeing so many restaurants opening up and people having that opportunity to eat something different, and seeing that it tastes better, and not just for your taste buds, but for your heart, for your mind, for your soul. It kind of puts everything together. What food should be, it should be a nourishment of all, not just taste.
Wow. Yeah. Right here from this gorgeous Zafir Molina, which she's going to be tasting this food in a moment. The other thing I want to point to, you want to take one of the rolls there? So we're having a Thai tea. They use paper straws. They're so mindful here. In a moment, we're going to meet Kip, who is her family-owned business. I wanted to give Zafir a moment to dip into this scrumptiousness. Yeah, that's tofu, peanut sauce, and it's wrapped in the rice rolls. How scrumptious all those veggies. Look how fresh that is. And this is their, I call them their lettuce wraps, although it's called a salad. And we're going to hear more about that from Gip in a moment. But the other thing I wanted to point to, because I just see you all over the place, you're very active also with direct action everywhere, which yesterday so many activists marched 150 miles and got to Sacramento and helped with the ban for the fur in the state of California. What was it like going to the Animal Liberation Conference? What was it like for you?
This is my second year going, and it's life-changing, because you're around thousands of people who literally want to help make the world a better place. And it sounds so like almost movie-like, because you're like, I want to change the world, but you realize that you can't, you know? So we go, and Direct Action Everywhere is one of those organizations that take direct action, that actually go into these factory farms and these slaughterhouses and actually try to show the truth behind these walls. So it puts you in a place that you never thought you would be. You would never think that you would be in front of places of so much pain and so much suffering, but yet you're providing the other side of activists saying we're here in peace, we're here in love, but we're here to also expose the truth. And Direct Action Everywhere does that for people and challenges these corporations that are profiting off the backs of animals, you know, and that is something that I think we all can agree that is wrong, because no one should profit off the suffering of another living being. So Direct Action Everywhere really does that, and it's very, very empowering, and empowers you as an activist to say, if we come together and if we unite with love and compassion, then we can create change, and people will see that there's a lot of people who feel the same way, you know, that we're saying enough is enough, that it's not necessary. So,
wow.
changing.
So exciting that we're here. This place is getting busy, so we're going to just quickly show you the front of the store. We're also going to meet with Gip, and Zafir's going to enjoy it. I'm actually going to taste test in a minute, but I want to just show you this cute restaurant. This is, like I said, in Newbury Park, California. And without interrupting everybody, I'm just going to take you around quickly and show you this cute restaurant. So there aren't a lot of vegan restaurants in San Fernando Valley, so we're so excited that this one is here. One of the other ones is called Joy Cafe. There's a lot of vegans who live in Ventura County, Camarillo, Ventura, I said Santa Barbara. But there are some vegan-ish spots, and there's also some spots. I'm just taking you all the way out because I want to show you the cool sign, right, with the veggies. So Vegan Thyme. It's right here in the little mini mall, right off the freeway. You cannot miss it. If you happy cow it, you will find it. They've got the happy cow, and you know it soon too. They're going to be getting the Jane Unchained seal of approval too. All right, we're going back in. We're going to meet with the lovely Gift when she comes from outside. She's coming shortly. All right, what else would you like to add to this day today? What would you like our viewers to know about you, what you're up to? I know you're a dancer as well.
I do. I'm trying to bring more art. Trying to bring more art into activism, because I think art's a good way to. It's like an inner way of realizing and moving and that human part of us. So I love dance, but I'm also using it more for awareness now, you know, that we talk about art, but then we also talk about conversation, about reality, about what's happening around us, you know. So yeah, involving art and activism for sure.
Love it. I know you guys did a really cool day the other day. I wanted people who are our viewers around the world to hear, which was a day of activism. You did a full day for the activists.
Yeah.
There was acro yoga. There was conversation. Say more about that.
So we're just trying to create, because to create movement and any kind of injustice, or just to create awareness, we have to create community first. So people have to actually come together. So we're creating these events at the end of the day, we're people. We're trying to, you know, see that we all think alike. So we have things like yoga and talk about awareness, self-awareness, mindfulness. We have conversations and kind of trigger us as activists, how to become better activists. What can we do better? How can we say things better? And then we went to Venice Beach, and we did a cube there, Anonymous for the Voices cube, and there was a lot of foot traffic on the boardwalk, and we talked to a lot of people on there. And then we even did a march, a last minute march, and did a lot of speak outs, and a lot of us just spoke from our heart. And so people were listening. People get shocked. They don't know what to do with activists because it's different, it's weird, but when they hear what we're saying, when they hear the message, it triggers them, because it's something very common for us to feel the same, that we care and we want to make things better. So it was awesome. We're having another one on the 28th of this month.
Oh, fabulous. You know, I was just going to say, because people are always asking, how can we bring our community together more? And you're basically inviting anybody from any of the different groups, Mercy for Animals, PETA, you know, Anonymous for the Voices, Direct Action Everywhere, Jane Unchained. You know, I was invited. It's a great way for people to come together. The NARD group, you know, National Animal Rights Day group, the March for Silence group. You know, it's a great way for all to come together. We have another dish that's being delivered by Gip. Oh my gosh, this is your family-owned restaurant. Is that right?
That's correct.
What do you have here?
This is the drunken noodle, one of our popular dish.
Yeah. Tell me, so what is it? What's in it? It's drunken noodles, yeah.
Well, you get your choice of protein, so you can get any of the soy meats that we have, or veggies or tofu, but this one is veggies.
Yeah, all veggies. Oh my God, that looks so great. Will you just real quickly tell our viewers what had you come up with this restaurant? Do you live out here, by the way?
I live in Westlake,
Okay.
which is really close by.
Yes.
There's not a lot of options around, so I was talking to my aunt. This place opened up, and then I was talking to my aunt maybe because I was going vegan. So I was like, why not? Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
And you know, every time I've come here, I've seen this beautiful smiling face. It's always so warm and welcoming. You've got an incredible staff. So kind, so friendly. It's wonderful for a date night. It's great for lunch. You're busy and bustling, but you know you can still get a table. You can grab and go, and there's Grubhub, and you know you can have it sent to you. You can. Oh no, not yet. Sorry. Not yet. Well, maybe. But you can come and grab and go. You can grab and go and have it. Take it home and have it at home if you want, or sit and enjoy this gorgeous environment. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
incredible.
you.
I'm going to try something in a moment too. So again, this is Vegan Thyme. If you're just joining us, we're in the corner table over here, and Zafir's going to hold the camera for me now. I'm so excited.
Try some food?
Yeah. Here, I'll put it where it needs to be, and then I'll jump in, and you just hold that, and yeah. And hi. All right, so I'm going to try this dish here, which is truly so fresh. I just have to point out how fresh everything is. Last time I was here, I accidentally bit into this. So that's a pepper. You don't want to bite into that. It's spicy. But if you ever do bite into a pepper, you can use the rice, and the rice will help absorb. All right, so we're just going to have a quick dip of this. I want to show off my cool hat. I just got this from my friend Sherry Cherie, who is an incredible activist, and she's doing vegan, clothing now to wake people up and show them, go green, go more green. All right, so here we go. We're going in. This looks so yummy. Look at that. Maybe I'll put a couple carrots on there. Oh.
So good.
It's limey.
Oh, I like that.
The texture's really yummy. It kind of has a consistency of maybe like a chicken salad, but it's so fresh. And we're gonna do these off air, but drunken noodles, right? Look at that. Woo! Well, I want to trade back with you. Hold on, everybody, and we'll end with you. Right? Look at all this delicious food. How lucky are we having this gorgeous lunch together? What else would you like to share? The ending notes here, the parting words.
I think now that I've done activism for so long, and not for so long, but about 3 years now, and just trying to really evolve as an activist, I think it's nice to be open, It's nice to say, no, I'll never do it. It's just stay open, and you never know what's going to happen. You give yourself the opportunity to do something differently, to be something different. So, we're learning a lot about veganism and plant-based because we haven't had that much information about it. So now that we do, I always tell people just open yourself up, and you'll realize that it's a better alternative to a lot of harm that we're causing unnecessarily to not just animals but to ourselves and to the planet. So be open. Stay open to any possibility, because anything is. I never in a million years thought that this would be my life, that I would be vegan, that I would have a vegan tattoo, that I would.
Let me see that tattoo. Oh, vegan for them. Wow. And a vegan boyfriend.
And a vegan.
He's
watching. He's watching.
He's an incredible photographer and an incredible activist. It's so fun when I see the two of you. I just feel the love. So much love between the two of you, and you just share it with the community, and it's so inspiring. So thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for spreading the awareness constantly in all levels. Yeah, this is great.
Absolutely. We're going to end with saying goodbye, everybody. Be sure to get your Vegan Thyme on. This place is bustling. I'm not going to show people, but you can hear it. It is loud and proud and beautiful here at Vegan Thyme. Have a great day. Bye now. See you next time.